Ladies and gentlemen, the Minecraft soundtrack tier list is finally upon us, and it is going to be brought today in procrastination of the Elden Ring video that I have now been working on for a few weeks. I am very excited to present this today. I will mention before we get started that I am not going through every single song in the game. There are a lot, and it would take a very, very, very long time to get through all of them. So in today's video, I'm just going to be covering the alpha songs, which are the ones in these grass blocks, and the music discs, which I am very excited about. I feel like I can honestly recognize 99% of these. I think the only ones that I don't recognize are the newer ones, which I think are these two, and I don't know weight. Outside of that, I have a pretty good memory for a lot of these. I would also like to mention that this list is far from perfect. I think in an ideal situation, this list would have all of these songs minus a few in S tier, as I personally love Minecraft music. I am extremely nostalgic for this game, as many of you also are. But this is a tier list, and I need to arrange it as so. I am going to probably regret this, but I will limit myself no more than 3 songs in S tier. That might be a hard thing for some of you to hear, and it might even be harder when your favorite song gets unfortunately put in F tier. However, I need to break this up, or else it will all be S tier. And now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting up with song number 1 on our list, we have Key. I'd also like to mention that we are not going to be listening to the song in its entirety. I will be jumping to what I think to be the pinnacle of the song and playing it from there for a few seconds at a time, potentially jumping in and interjecting with my own thoughts and opinions on it before we get to the ranking. And now, let us begin. It reminds me of playing the game and being 2 days into our 2 week phase, extremely hopeful for the future of this world, even though it will probably end in mass destruction and killing and stealing and robbing and plundering and any other words that have to deal with ruining a Minecraft playthrough. I am unfortunately going to be placing this in C tier. We're coming out swinging on this one, guys. I love this song. I think it's great, but there are just so many better. I mean, Key, it's time to lock in, buddy. There's not a lot going on for you. Next up on the list is Door. And when I first was looking at this list and saw Door as a song, I immediately thought, huh, like the alpha door, like the awful ear-piercing noise the doors used to make when Minecraft first came out, and was pleasantly surprised to find out that that is not actually what the song is. It's like adventuring and like what Minecraft's all about, like this creative anticipation for what you want to do next and imagining all these crazy builds that you can bring to life from your imagination. It feels like you're wandering through the open plains with many a prosperous ventures on your horizon. I'm going to be giving this a solid high B, where I think it will stay for a majority of this list. Things may or may not get moved around at the end of the video. You'll have to wait and see. But for now, I can confidently say that it'll probably remain about a high B at best. And on to one of the most iconic songs of all time, Subwoofer Lullaby. Well, we're gonna call it Lullaby. Guys, I feel like the song doesn't even need an introduction. Like, let's get for real. If you think about Minecraft music, this is at least top 3 songs that's coming to mind of every single song that's ever been put into this video game. What an iconic piece of history. What better place than high A? We're keeping it nice and balanced, even, and I really, really want to put it in S, but with the previous limitation of only 3 songs getting put in S tier, I have to hold out. I have to fight the urge because I know that there are so many great songs to come. And on to Death. Oh my good fucking god, dude. Dude, I was okay. F tier. What are we doing, guys? What is that? Like what? It had me. I was feeling it. It's like this eerie, subtle night. You know, I could imagine sitting in the rocking chair. I guess Minecraft doesn't really have rocking chairs, but follow this line of thought. I'm sitting in this rocking chair, rocking back and forth, nice and easy, and then bang! Death! The song makes me think of the mob farms that people mine out like a perimeter for, and then it's just thousands upon thousands of mobs just permanently dying around the clock. The people that do that day in, day out for years, like this is their favorite Minecraft song, I would imagine. Like this is genuine insanity. Onto a beloved classic and a lovely change of pace, Living Mice. You know the song Married Life from Up and how that's been associated with this flash forward of joyful memories? To me, this is Married Life. I'm imagining the situation where I meet the love of my life and it's oh so cheery and happy, and life goes on, we go on dates, and it starts off as this anxious predicament we found ourselves in, wondering is this the one? As things develop and emotions rise, start our life together. This is that song that's going to be playing in my mind. What an absolute amazing piece of gaming literature. I mean, wow. Wow. Easily going to be our first S, potentially going to get bumped down with our upcoming prospects. However, for now, I have to put it in S tier. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Now on to Moog City, which originally I thought was called Mog City and was just for looks maxers and viewers, but then my dyslexia turned off and I realized that it is Moog City. It's just this amazing build-up that I think music just lacks nowadays. I mean, it feels like all of these songs are telling a story without any words, without any pictures, simply just streams of sound that flow into my ears. I it's just that was a great song. We're gonna put it in A tier for now. I don't know where I was going with that, but great song nonetheless. And without further ado, on to the next one, Hagstrom. Oh man. Okay, no, we're gonna pause it there. 5 seconds is enough to know that this song is gonna be our second and potentially one of the last S tiers we will have in this list. What an amazing song! When I think Minecraft, I think Hagstrom. When I think Living Mice, I think Beauty. I mean, this song and Minecraft feel like they go hand in hand. When I was talking earlier about a few songs that come to mind when you think of Minecraft, and I can easily say that this is one of them. Mwah. Chef's absolute smooch. We're going to be listening to Minecraft from Minecraft. This song has been ruined for me. I listen to that song and I just think of those videos on Instagram Reels where it's like a human being that they're just not really fully there. Not in like a impaired or disabled way, but just like you can tell that there's no thought behind their eyes. They're just drifting. They're existing on not necessarily a spiritual plane, but a plane. For sure. This song is now associated with like thoughtless action and just autopilot in general. And for that reason, unfortunately, it's gonna be our second C tier. It feels criminal, criminal C, But I feel like I can't put it any higher. It's for me personally been ruined. Time for the next song on our list, Oxygen. I know I didn't quite let it play out a whole lot, but the song is quite dragged out, and frankly, it seems like there's not a whole lot there. I am familiar with the song, and it is a great song nonetheless, but unfortunately, when compared to some of the greats, it is going to have to be our first D tier song on our list. And hopefully, we can make a quick comeback with Equinox. Guys, I have to be honest, that quick comeback was unfortunately not quite there for Equinox. Good song, but felt like it built and built and built for absolutely nothing. Like the stone, boom. As you can tell, I was born with perfect pitch and can mimic the note that was played at the end, but I think you get the point of like great song, lacking the ambition that some of these other ones had. And for those reasons, I will be putting it in the very low D tier for now. Man, oh man, am I ready for another masterpiece to come back into the rotation. Mice on Venus, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Man, if there was a song that deserved an entire video all about it, it would be that song. Its ability to make me reflect on life and memories and decisions, choices and regrets, mistakes. It feels like it's all presented to me. And instead of it being in this derogatory way, or feels like I'm in my own personal courtroom in my mind, more along the lines of appreciation. Who would we all be if not for our own mistakes? Frankly, someone who never makes a mistake or never challenges themselves, never regrets anything that they've ever done, failed. I think that that is a part of our lives that shapes us into the human beings we're meant to be. And it's really, really funny to think that a song from a silly video game about creative adventures and a game about blocks is a bit ironic, but man, what an amazing song. 10 out of 10. This is going to be going right up there next to Living Mice, its half sibling. Whew. I don't know if we're going to get another song like that again. On to the next, Dry Hands. I could listen to some of these songs start to finish, and as much as I wish I could, it would make this video extremely long, and I honestly don't want to be trapped at my desk for 10 hours editing this all together, but wow. What an amazing song. One of the two Hands siblings, and it is going very quickly into high A tier where I know it will be staying for the rest of its video. Of this video. Sorry. On to the next one, Wet Hands. I wish I could sing. I wish I had that ability or that skill. I wish I practiced that hobby and sing along to this song because what a beautiful piece of art. I mean, honestly, where other place would I put it on this list other than right next to Dry Hands in the top of S tier, where it will very easily stay for the remainder of this video. No questions asked. And onto a random gentleman that passed C418 on the street one day and had a song put into Minecraft named after him. we are moving to Clark. Iconic. What can I say? A tier. Easy. I don't even need to explain that. A 9.4 out of 10. That is an amazing song. Very close to perfection. Very close to the greats, like the two mices. The two mice, and Hagstrom. Dude, I beginning to think that I actually don't speak English. On to Chris. Now this is one of those songs that I forget is in Minecraft because it doesn't come on very often, but wow. Every time I do hear it, it is just as amazing as the last. And it reminds me why I love this game's soundtrack. I mean, it's one of the slept on greats, if I'm being honest. And unfortunately, it's gonna stay slept on for this video at high B tier. But I will say that I think if it were one of those songs that just felt like it played all the time and had that level of nostalgia that some of these other songs have for at least me, I think it could easily be A tier. But man, we have had such a nice streak of amazing songs. Let's not end it, and excuse me for starting the next song. I'm sorry, but that streak is now over. I'm sure I could have listened to more of that song, and I'm sure I could have loved it even more than I do. However, the 5 seconds I just gave it was enough to tell me that this is an E tier song at best. And yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with it. You guys can disagree with me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or if you hate my content, dislike it and report me. This next song might cause some disruption. Sweden. Easily one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. I'm just kidding. Sweden's the GOAT, dude. One of the greats, recognizable Minecraft songs that we have played yet. I mean, I've been talking about these few songs that really just scream Minecraft when you hear them, or when you think of Minecraft, you think of these songs, and I think that Sweden easily takes the #1 spot on that list. So it's going to be a very hard time to decide which of our 3 is getting bumped down. And this is going to be the first time in this video that I'm going to have to face the actual challenge that it began with. And that's that there can only be those 3. Talk about iconic. I feel like Minecraft and Sweden go hand in hand in any topic that they come into. Wow. I don't know what to do here, guys. I feel like it would be a disservice to gamers and music enjoyers alike to put this song in anything below S tier, but we've had such amazing picks so far. We have Hagstrom, one of the greats, Living Mice, an absolute orchestral masterpiece, and Mice on Venus, one of the most introspective songs that I've ever listened to that makes me reflect on my own experiences. Oof. Tough, tough, tough. Which one is getting bumped down? Gonna have to be Hagstrom. I know what you're probably thinking. Man, Hagstrom is one of my favorites. How could you do this to me, Era? I'm sorry, but that is how I feel. Hagstrom's a great song, don't get me wrong, and I do believe that it deserves S tier in another universe, but compared to the greats, it simply cannot compete. Let's move on from this tragedy and listen to Dog. Guys, there's no argument, no debate, no questions. High A. High A. It's bumping everything else down. Not quite Hagstrom level, our former S tier champion. However, what an amazing song. A song that I hope to come back to many a times more. I don't want to drag this out too long, so let's get right into Danny. It's a great song. Don't get me wrong. But it's gotta be B. You know what? No. I'm sorry, Danny lovers. It's going in middle C. Great song. Can't think of too many bad things to say other than it's just not hype. Where's the hype? Where's the life? Where's the love that these other songs have? And in that realm, it unfortunately does not succeed. So it's going to be staying in C tier potentially for the rest of the video. And don't forget to finish this video, like it, subscribe, and catch the final tier list at the end. If you're still watching, I love you and appreciate you. Let's continue and go back to the beginning. Man, it reminds me of the angst of starting a new world and not knowing where to begin. Beginning. It's almost like it was named for the beginning of Minecraft. As you step into a very vast and open world with endless possibilities, beautiful to imagine being there and living that experience, the fear, the excitement. There's no clear set path ahead of you, and you're not sure where to even begin. It's the excitement, the creativity ahead of you. What an amazing ensemble, I must say. Easily high B. I know at the start of this video that I said that Door was going to most likely remain a high B, but as you can see, it has now been moved to low B.
That's why I love tier lists. They allow you to reflect on prior choices, move things around.
What the fuck am I even saying, bro?
On to the next one.
Oh my goodness. What a song. I hate to say it. I hate to bump Living Mice down. What a great song. I cannot disrespect one of the GOATs, one of the greats, one of the most amazing pieces of music. It's like this like retro wave kind of this symbol of peace and freedom in your mind, that you're on this open road and you're just going, no worries, no end in sight, but you're enjoying the journey, the adventure. So in my own personal subjective tier list, I'm going to put this at the very top. What an amazing song. Guys, I know it's already been a little controversial. I mean, I even potentially put some of people's favorite Minecraft songs very low on this list. However, it's about to get real spicy in this room. You heard me. Get those fans, turn on that AC, because it's getting hot. It's time to jump into the discs. We're starting with none other than 13. Okay, so it's not even a song. F tier, easy. Next one up, Cat. I mean, we're just speed running at this point. We're speed running. One of my favorite discs of all time. I mean, where else could it even go on this list other than high A tier? Above Moog City, Dog, Dry Hands, Wet Hands, Lullaby. But yeah, no, what an amazing song. I don't even have to listen anymore to know that this is just one of the greats. I mean, there's just really no argument. I disagree with me all you like. It's not moving from A. Next up, we got Blocks. Chirp. I have to be honest, there is a lot of bias in this song that I'm about to rank. Chirp is one of my favorite discs in the entire video game. I'm putting this in high A. You know what? Even higher A. Hate me if you want, love me if you will. On to the next, Far. Not too bad. I'm gonna give this a B. We'll move it up and B a little bit. Great song, honestly. Not much to say. Good. Not bad. Not bad. Mall. Okay. And suddenly I'm in the back rooms. For some people, that might be a cool kind of vibe that you like. For me, I am not into that stuff. I'm probably the biggest scaredy cat, some might say. I don't know. It feels like I'm walking around this liminal space when that song started. So we're just going to leave it there. We can agree to disagree if you feel otherwise.
Malohi.
Okay, this is just straight up vampire music. You have to be like, you know, a vampire to listen to this, and for those reasons alone, we're gonna put that in E. great song. We're gonna be putting this one above Far. Not much to say about it. Got some good vibes going. I feel like I might be on a tropical beach somewhere under a palm tree sipping a nice pina colada, as they say. But yeah, on to the next one, Ward. Okay, so this one is kind of like the last vampire song, except slightly better. 11. It's okay, wait. I personally love this one. This one's actually really, really good. Like, I don't know. I did not expect to like that one as much as I did. So, A tier. Let's move on. Before I get this one, I've heard this song. I don't think I've actually heard it in game, but I remember when it came out and it was all over like TikTok and stuff, and it's just such a funny song to me. I don't know. Actually, it's all right. It's just, I can't take it seriously, bro. It's going in C. Other Side.
How long?
Okay, yeah, no. Right up here next to my favorite of all time. That is now one of my new favorites of all time. I had never heard that, I don't think, but wow. Last, but hopefully not least, 5. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be putting some finishing touches on this and make sure that I am okay with all of these decisions and okay with this opinion being out there on the internet. I don't want any death threats coming to my doorstep, but I will get back to you guys with the final product at the end of the video. Let's go! Alright everyone, I figured I'd close this video out with some Minecraft B-roll and the final version of the tier list. I hope you all like it. If you don't, or disagree, let me know in the comments down below. Once again, please consider subscribing. This is now going to be my second video on this channel. I just wanted to remind you all that new video is coming out soon. I have been putting a lot of time, consideration, and effort into this Elden Ring project that I have been working on, and it has been a struggle to say the least. I really want to do it justice with everything that I have to say about it, whether it's my own experiences, the game's history, From Software's history, or just its amazing feats in general. A lot of effort is going into it, and I hope you all are on the lookout and just as excited as I am to share it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, evening, night, or morning, and I will see y'all in the next.